Let's go. We in this thing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Make sure I'm on. Make sure my mic is working. Can I hear myself? Oh, yeah. I'm good. So now we on this thing. Let me send out a share. Okay. Here we go. We on this thing now. Hold up. Okay. I got it. Everything working. What's going on, everybody? Y'all coming in fast tonight. Tonight's episode with Real Talk with Raevonshae is exposing your worst enemy. Exposing your worst enemy. And then we gonna have our party and set our goals for the next week and move on to the next week. Okay, who's online so I can find out who's on here? I'm gonna wait for a few minutes till some other people get on and start speaking and saying they in this thing. My thing is okay. Hey, Lake and Kisses, how are you? I'm trying to wait for. I just sent the text message out. Ooh, I just sent the email out a second ago, so I'm trying to wait for some people to come on. You know, people be forgetting on Friday nights. They be waited so long. They be forgetting all about it. They got to get the notification. Can you hear me in this microphone? I'm talking in my new microphone. I'm trying to see if people can hear me in this mic. I done accidentally put it on mute. But and then it shows me sometimes that people ain't on here, so I can't really tell what's going on. I'm just trying to sit around and wait for a few minutes till people get on board. Oh, I'm doing great. Wonderful. See, it don't even show me you online. It says 0 people are online. And here you are just typing and stuff. And it says 0 people are online. So how you been doing? What you been up to? Let me try to get my thing. Okay, there we go. Trying to get all this equipment together and all of that. Hold on. And then I got to how you been doing with your channel? Everything been going pretty good with your channel? I'm finna send out a blast to be on the safe side. If not, people gonna have to come in and watch the. Oh, you been sick? Oh, hate to hear that. I don't know why in the world it's showing me that ain't nobody. One person is on here. You haven't been doing. Oh, okay. Well, you've been sick, so you got a reason. But let me send out. Where's the share button? Y'all let me know when y'all start coming in this thing, so we can have our little old party, honey. Where's my share button? Okay, here you go. Let me go drop it over on Facebook. I got to get used to doing all of this. I really should have all this scheduled out to come out at the I don't know why I don't have it scheduled to come out at the same time I know the live is gonna go live. But let me just do one more share real quick, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. Somebody else tell me when you're on here. I'm just waiting on y'all to come in this thing. Sometimes people be coming in and they don't want to speak. They just want to be nosy. And sometimes it takes a little while to comment it take a little while to for the comment to show up because it's like a little delay. So which one is it? Somebody being nosy or somebody taking a little while for the delay? Exposing your worst enemy. So I got a little thing. I'm going to get started so I could just record it and then they could just play the replay back. Exposing your worst enemy. We're going to talk about this thing. Still waiting. Somebody else is up in this camp being nosy because they done had time to speak and they ain't spoke. But and then I finally got my elevation success planner, getting ready to really start pushing it. But this is only for Amazon influencers, only because in my daily income producing activities, it's a space in here for, like, this whole middle space is for you to write down your collabs, your platforms, your products, and your prices for who you done collab with. So that's why it's really only for Amazon influencers, but it's also for influencers. But it can't be for everybody because everybody don't need to write down collabs and who you working with and all that if they don't have collabs. You know, this is for you to specifically keep track of your people that you're working with. Because I'm telling you, when you get to working with so many agents and sellers, you got to kind of keep track of that type of stuff. And sometimes you lose the emails, you can't find the messenger and all the Instagram DMs. It's hard to find all that stuff. So it's good to just kind of write it down and have it all in one place. So that's why this is only for, I say Amazon influencers specifically because we get a lot of collabs, but influencers in general, because some influencers get a lot of collabs too. But if you're really an Amazon influencer, this is for you. Now, exposing your worst enemy. So, do anybody know what our worst enemy really is when it comes down to business? I'm just talking about when it comes down to business. I ain't talking about nothing else. I ain't talking about nothing else. I'm talking about with business. I'm talking about business. What is your worst enemy? Who thinks? What is your worst enemy when it comes to business? Anybody? I got a little slide that I'm gonna show. And you know what? This is a real thing because hold on, let me find it. Ain't nobody gonna take a stab at it. I mean, not nobody. Not one person gonna take a stab at it. I'm just gonna have to go with the flow. Exposing your worst enemy. Ain't nobody said a word, so I'm just gonna have to keep on going. That what y'all saying to me? I just gotta keep going. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Okay, here we go. Let me find it. Your comfort zone. Hold on. Let me see how I put this. Oh, there you go. Your comfort zone is your worst enemy. So sometimes we could be on our way to doing something and then something happened up front and it pushes us back to our comfort zone, something familiar that we know. We don't want to move forward because that thing was too hard. It was just too much. And then people say life get the life in and things like that. So we go back to our comfort zone because it don't take much to be in your comfort zone. So when we move back to we taking the steps backwards because we don't want to move past that comfort level. When it get uncomfortable, we don't want to go past that part. So that's our worst enemy, because if we don't get past that comfort zone, we'll never get to right here, the fear zone when you're scared. Like when I get on live or sometimes when I'm doing things, I might be nervous. I might be afraid. I got to do it anyway because you never get to the fear zone if you don't even get past the comfort zone. So people are stuck in that comfort zone and it's not even letting them go through this whole process. Then you enter that learning zone. Then you go to the growth zone. You can't even get to those steps because you ain't even left the comfort zone. So sometimes we in our comfort zone, we don't want to. Okay, so we might not look the way we feel like we should look. So we don't want to get in front of the camera. But getting in front of the camera is what it takes for you to get to the next level. We don't want to do that because we in our comfort zone. We might not be the weight we want to be. You know what I mean? We need to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever we need to lose, so we don't feel comfortable. So we don't want to get in front of the camera because we know we're not looking the way we want to look. That's that comfort zone. It don't matter. You can get in front of the camera and still be walking and exercising and doing whatever you need to do to lose the weight on the back end. So I'm trying to start back again. Every time you turn around, I'm starting back walking, starting back doing it, because guess what? I go back to my comfort zone and then I got to push myself out of it again. It's just you got to reprogram your mind and all these things. And hey, just call me Nikki. If we've been living a certain way for so long, it's kind of hard to get out of that mindset. And we got to keep retraining and reprogramming our brain to know. That's why we continue to fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up. But at least we are leaving our comfort zone. Even if we run back to it, we go back to our comfort zone because, oh man, that was hard, man. Ooh, I don't look the way I'm supposed to look. Ooh, I need to lose some weight. I don't feel like getting in front of the camera. Oh, my teeth ain't right. Ooh, I need to get my teeth. Everything is leading you back to the comfort zone. If you stay in that comfort zone, how do you get to the fear zone? How do you get to the learning zone? How do you get to the growth zone? You're still in the comfort zone. We got to keep moving, even if it's uncomfortable. Do you think I like getting up out there in that heat, walking in the mornings? No, but I got to do it. If I want to see some results, I got to go on and do it. I got to step past my comfort zone and go on and do that thing. Hold on, my screen. Okay, there you go. I got to step past my comfort zone and I got to go on and do what it takes. If I want to be out of it, if I want to lose however much I say I want to lose, I got to step out of my comfort zone. If I want to lose it, if I'm just talking about losing it, that's a different ball game. See, I'll lose it. I'll lose a few pounds. I'll be happy with the 20 pounds that I lost. And then I'll go back to being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's still, okay, you can lose it, but then you slide back into that comfort zone. No, we got to keep going forward. We got to keep going until we hit that growth zone. If you already know on the other side of that comfort zone, you got your fear zone, then you got to be scared about it. You got to be nervous and scared of what people are going to think and scared of all the backlash you're going to get on the internet and all. You got to worry about that. You got to worry about people trying to cancel you for everything you say. That's their fear zone. You got to worry about all of that. You got to worry about if you producing products, if somebody going to refund, if somebody going to charge back. You got to worry about that. See, that's their fear zone. You ain't even got there yet because you're still in the comfort zone. We got to get to that next level, then we got to go to that next level, and then the growth zone. Because if you wanted that house, car, whatever you wanted out of life, your yacht, whatever it is, travel the world and go everywhere you want to go, then staying in that comfort zone ain't gonna get you there. It just sounds good. We talk about what we want, we talk about these things, but in that comfort zone, you ain't gonna never get it. Do you think I want to get on camera knowing that I need to lose weight? No, I don't. But if I didn't, I'd still be stuck in my comfort zone. I'm gonna have to do this and lose the weight on the back end because I got to do this, because I got to get out. Because every time I produce a video, oh y'all, I ain't looking at my computer over here. I'm looking at this. So if I ain't ignoring you. I just kind of got to glance over here every now and then. My comfort zone. If I stay here, you want a $500,000 house, you want a $100,000 house, you want whatever you want. How you gonna get it in the comfort zone? How you gonna get whatever you say you want in the comfort zone? So I got to say, now I got to push this video out. Now I got to do whatever it takes. I got to go on and start pushing these planners. I've been having the planners, but now I got to restructure, revamp who I say is for. It's not for everybody. So now I just had somebody ask me about buying it the other day. I had to say, no, do you know anything about influencing? Oh no, I want to learn. Well, it's not for you. Everybody can't buy your product just because they got the money. Don't let everybody buy your product just because they got a dime, because everybody don't even need it. And then when they get it, they ain't gonna understand it. They ain't gonna know how to use it. And then you're gonna have more problems out of that. So now you got to figure out what direction you want your product to be and how you got to explain it to people so they'll know what they're getting up front. Had to go through all of that. Leaving your comfort zone. Some platforms are not comfortable for people to be on. Now, some platforms just don't make sense. Some platforms don't make as much sense because we all doing something different. And some platforms make better sense than others. But getting on anything, getting in front of that camera, okay, comfort zone. Content creator, anybody in the world could be a content creator because we don't have to be seen to do it. Being an influencer, anybody can't do that because that's a step out of that comfort zone, and everybody don't want to be seen. So the people who don't want to be seen gonna stay at that level creating, but it's only so much you create because more people are wanting somebody to get in front of that camera and talk about their products. So the sellers and agents that be trying to hire people, they get to the point to where they don't just want creation. They may want creation, but they putting in their instructions, must be in front of the camera, must present the product, must show the product. They want you in front of the camera with the product. So that's going to eliminate a lot of the creators. The creators may create, but if you don't get in front of that camera like an influencer, you don't step out of your comfort zone and go to the next phase of an influencer, you're going to lose a lot of those jobs because they don't want just creators. Anybody can do that. They want somebody to get in front of their product and present it because that's what influencers do. That's how they make sales. So we got to learn how to get past that comfort zone. Then it keeps you stagnant. Staying in there, it keeps us stagnant. It keeps us living like mediocre. We be wanting certain things and we really, really want this stuff. But we don't want to do what it takes. It's hard. You know how hard it is? This stuff is hard. This stuff ain't easy. Trying to figure out what's working. Trying to figure out how you can increase. Trying to figure out how you can make more sales. Trying to figure out your formula, your structure. Putting your website together. Getting your links to working. That stuff is hard. That stuff ain't easy. But if we never leave our comfort zone, the stuff that we ask for in life, it ain't gonna never match up. You got this stuff that you want, but it ain't matching up. It ain't matching up until you decide, okay, I got to get my links to working. I got to get my website on point. I got to get this traffic going. I got to figure this stuff out because I got to leave my comfort zone. So that's part of it. We don't want to be in the safe space. I was just asleep a while ago. I went to sleep at 4 something. I was going to take a nap. And I went to sleep at 4 something. And I was just waking up. It was 7 o'clock. Well, it's like 6:40. I'm just waking up. I could have said, man, I'm tired. I don't feel like going today. I don't feel like getting on there. I had to go in there. I had to put this, what you call this? What you call it? Headband wig. I had to put this headband wig on. I had to try to get myself presentable, at least looking decent enough to get on camera. And I didn't feel like it because I was tired. I took a nap. When you take a nap, when you get up, you be drowsy. You still be tired. You want to lay around a little bit. But I know I want something. I don't have, 100,000 years to do this stuff. We only got a certain amount of time on the earth. So leave that comfort zone. I can take a nap when this is over. I can take a nap and go back to bed and I can do whatever I want to. But right now I had to get up and I had to get on here because I said I was. So another reason why I don't do the coaching, I took my coaching off my website because people get upset when you ask them have they produced anything. They get mad at you for trying to get them out of their comfort zone. What did you do? I ain't do. Now they mad at you because you asking them. Now they want to avoid your text calls or whatever it is because you're just trying to hold them accountable for what they said they want to do. But, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's why I took the coaching part off my website. I don't have to do coaching. I can do consulting only. Tell you what to do, and you do it at your own, whenever you get ready, you do it however, when you feel like it, you do it. I'm not coaching because coaching, you trying to get results. You're trying to help these people get results. People don't want the results. They just want to feel good about saying they wanted something. They don't want the actual. So no, I don't want to do coaching. I'll do consulting all day. Tell you what to do. Either you do it or you don't. But when I'm coaching or consulting, people will pay. People will pay. and then won't do what you tell them to do, or they'll pay and they want to do it, but they just don't want to do it, and then they start ignoring you. That's a waste of my time. I don't need the money as much as I need the testimonial. If you never get to doing nothing and you never produce a testimonial, that's wasting my time. So I decided that I was going to take that off because people don't want to leave their comfort zones. So I took that off my website. So now I just have to produce more content, get my content out there, my YouTube, my Amazon, and all my content. I just need to step out of my comfort zone because I can push more content out on Amazon. I can do better by pushing more content on Amazon. I can do better by pushing more content out there on YouTube. Leave my comfort zone too. If people can do 2 or 3 videos a week, but the comfort zone say, well, I'll do one every blue moon. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can do more than one. So I'm pushing myself to do more than one a week. No, and trying to get myself in the habit of doing more than one a week. Trying to get myself back in the habit of walking again. It's a constant reminder that you got to keep doing the stuff. You can't start something and then stop. You'll never get to the point that you want to be to. So if I want to lose however much I say I want to lose, I got to keep doing it. All that starting and stopping and starting and stopping. That's what I've been doing when it comes down to the weight loss stuff. That's what people do when it comes down to the business stuff. Now, I don't do it when it comes to business. I do my business all the time. But when it comes down to this weight loss, lose 20 pounds, gain 20 pounds, lose 20 pounds, gain, back and forth. Because I get to my point and then I just hit my comfort zone again. That's not good. So we got to really program our mind. Why is this thing still doing this? We got to program our mind that we're not finna live in that comfort zone. You know what I mean? Because we need to get to the fear zone. Okay, they say when the fear zone, lack of self-confidence, they find excuses. They are affected by others' opinions. That's the fear zone. You ain't even made it there yet. Then they got the learning zone. You know, you're dealing with your challenges and your problems. You're dealing with acquiring new skills and extending your comfort zone. Okay. And then you got your growth zone. They say you finding your purpose. You living your dreams. You setting new goals. You conquering objectives. That's where we want to be. We want to be in the growth zone at all times. We don't want to be still stuck over in the comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole formula to this thing. And if we don't even make it past that because we don't want to do the bare minimum, the basics, then guess what? How do we get to the growth zone? Finding your purpose, living your dreams, setting new goals. Setting goals is one thing, but achieving them so you can set the new ones, that's another thing. Just setting the goals and never getting to those goals so you can achieve them and get to the new ones, that's just... So we want to get to the point to where we really got to program our mind to leave that comfort zone. We don't want to be stuck in that. And then something happened. So we out here, we trying. Something happened, things don't go as planned. Things are never going to go as planned. The minute you make up your mind that you want to do better in life, things are never going to go as planned. That's the enemy's job. You don't think that's the enemy's job to attack you head on at first so that you never get past that level? If you find out that you can make it past that point, then guess what? You're going to know that you can keep going. But if he attack you early on, guess what? You're going to stop and get back in that comfort zone and you never go toward whatever your goal is. That's the job. That's his job. So things don't go as planned. You start out with the Amazon program. You start out, you apply for, you get denied, something happened, or they say your page something ain't right. You didn't get approved for the program, or you submitted your videos and didn't get approved for the videos or whatever, for the 3 on site. Now you don't do it at all. Went back to that comfort zone. This is the part that's making the money right now. The money is being made through Amazon. I don't care what they're saying. These people don't hear they're saying it ain't working or saying that they money going down, and that, I bet they still posting. They ain't quit the Amazon program. They just telling other people that. They saying it's too much competition and all this stuff. They still posting though. They trying to get their numbers up because they know it's the easiest way to make money right now. So something happened to where you didn't get approved for it. Then you go back to your comfort zone. Now you ain't making nothing. because you back in your comfort zone when you could have just kept trying. You got unlimited amount of time to try with the Amazon influencer program. You got unlimited amount of time. Now, only time you only got 3 shots is with the on-site commissions when you go into that next level. You got 3 shots. Okay, you get declined for the first shot. Don't quit. You got 2 more chances. All you got to do is ask somebody, can you look over my videos and help me get my videos established? Can you look over it and tell me what you think I may be doing wrong? Now, we don't have no control over who get approved and who get declined, but we have seen a lot to where we could say, oh, well, you might need to restructure this video like this. We don't know, because we don't know who's going to be watching your video at the time they approve or deny it, but we can kind of give pointers that a person may not know as a newbie. They may be making some simple mistakes that we could just correct and get them on through the door. So instead, you go back to your comfort zone, and now you're over here trying to do Instagram. Now you're over here trying to do Facebook. Facebook is not what it was in 2011, 2012, 2013. It's not. What are you still trying to do all of this on Facebook for? So now we back to our comfort zone because we know Facebook, we know Instagram, we know the platforms that we've been on. We know those platforms, so we stick over here because it's our comfort zone. I'm still on Facebook too, because it's my comfort zone. But I'm also extended out on doing more Instagram and doing more TikToks. But I don't really need to be on Facebook at all because that ain't where it's at. It's not there. You know what I mean? The only part that's good about the Facebook is being able to put the links inside your stories, just like on Instagram when you can put links inside your stories. When you get 10,000 or more followers, that's when you can do that. That's the only good thing about it. It's not posting on your timeline. You're just wasting time. In your comfort zone, you waste a lot of time because all you doing is what you comfortable with. If what you comfortable with ain't helped you grow all that time in life, then we need to leave that comfort zone and go to the next part, because that comfort zone is going to keep you where you've been the whole time. And we have to really push ourselves, program ourselves, and reprogram our thinking to leave that comfort zone, because it's your worst enemy. The comfort zone is your worst enemy. The comfort zone. You ain't made it to the fear zone. You ain't made it to the learning zone. You ain't made it to the growth zone because you still in the comfort zone. No, I don't care what you look like. Everybody not supposed to be an influencer. Everybody not supposed to be a content creator. But if you're watching this channel, hey, Stephanie's Kitchen. If you're watching this channel, you either going to be an influencer or a content creator or business owner. So anybody watching this channel should be influencer, content creator, or business owner. I mean, or want to be at least, or want to be. So you should be going in that direction. So you got to know that you got to do more than just talk about, I want to do these things. I got to actually want to do these things enough to do the things. So I end up putting a video on TikTok last night. TikTok is not my comfort zone at all. My comfort zone is over here on Facebook. Guess what? I had to step out of that. I don't like TikTok like that, but guess what? I'm going to get over here and push it because I got to do my split test to see which platform worked the best. If you do your split test and you find out, did I speak to Stephanie's Kitchen yet? Hey, lady, if you do your split test, all it takes is about 30 to 60 days of split testing to find out what works the best so you can hone in on what works best. So we got to leave that comfort zone so that we can make it to the fear zone. Oh, I'm scared. I don't like TikTok like that. Oh, these people on TikTok, I'm nervous about this generation. All that. That's where you're at because you done left that comfort zone. But if you stayed over here and you never did that, you wouldn't even be at that point. I was just stuck over on Facebook. Well, I'm just giving you an example. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how long you've been here, and I don't know if where did you come in at the beginning, or how long you been on here? I'm saying basically leaving that comfort zone because it keeps you stagnant. So the minute that something happens that we don't like or don't feel good, then we go back to the comfort zone. That's your worst enemy, is that comfort zone, because it keeps you where you was your whole life. Wherever you was, that's where you're gonna be. You don't look. Oh, okay. You don't look the way you want to look. You ain't lost the weight you're supposed to lose, or you ain't presenting. You don't want to get in front of the camera. That keeps you in your comfort zone, because influencers, if you're an influencer, You want to be in front of the camera. You can't be an influencer behind the camera. You can't be an influencer behind the scenes. You got to be an influencer from the front. That's what you want it to be. You could be a content creator behind the scenes and they got faceless channels. They got all this type of stuff. But some of those channels, as influencers, they taking over with the content creators. It's some content creators, you got to be excellent at content creation to not be in front of the camera and create the content, because they looking for a certain quality. Anybody can do content creation if they good enough and they stuff will fly like that. But more people are looking for influencers, people that'll step out from behind the camera and get in front of the camera. That's what they looking for when it come down to this UGC creation and this influencer world. This is a whole new world that we into. So we got to be willing to step out of our comfort zone if this is what we say we want. Everybody don't want this, but I'm talking about the ones who say they want this. You saying you want to be an Amazon influencer. Amazon, you apply and get denied, so you go back to your comfort zone. If you want to be an Amazon influencer, when you apply and get denied, you go back to working on what you were supposed to be working on to build your audience so that you can become an Amazon influencer. And then they deny you again, you go back to keep working on building your brand and try again, and you keep on rinsing and repeating until you become an Amazon influencer. You don't go back to your comfort zone because that's what you said you wanted. Well, whoever said, whatever they said. So we got to learn how to step past that comfort zone, and we don't want to make that an excuse. Hold on. My screen keep going black. We don't want to make that an excuse. So again, I was saying, so for the people who missed it, I see people coming in now. You got your comfort zone. You see it's in red, that's danger. That means that. No, I'm just making it up. But I'm saying red means danger. Don't stay there. It's red, it means danger. Then when you get past your comfort zone, you move into the fear zone. You afraid. What people gonna think about me? What people gonna say? Are they gonna try to cancel me? What if I mess up? What if I say something wrong? What if this happened? What if that happened? What if I get a charge back? What if I get returned? All that, that's your fear zone. You ain't even made it there yet because you're still in the comfort zone, not doing nothing but making excuses. You know what I mean? So then you make it to your fear zone, and then you find excuses. You know what I mean? But all that, you ain't even made it there yet because you're still in that comfort zone, which is your worst enemy. The comfort zone is your worst enemy. You trying to get over here to the learning zone so you can start dealing with the challenges and the problems and acquiring new skills and extending your comfort zone level. You trying to get over into that learning zone so that you can make it to the growth zone. Your growth zone is where you finding your purpose and living your dreams and setting new goals. You ain't even got to the old goals yet because you're still in your comfort zone and you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So we got to get past this comfort zone, and we got to get past this stagnation and get past this being mediocre. And we set goals for ourselves. We really want these things. But do you know how hard it is to try to do all of these things that you say you want to not be mediocre? It takes work. You know what I mean? Like if you decide I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be whatever it is, Amazon influencer, I want to be whatever you decide, that's going to take work at that. Being mediocre and staying in your comfort zone and producing one video every blue moon or doing one thing every now and then is not going to get it. So when I was asleep, hold on, let me go ahead, pass on through this. So when I was asleep a while ago, because I'm going to say this one last thing. When I was asleep a while ago, I was sleeping good. I woke up at 6:38. I didn't want to get on camera. I didn't want to do nothing. I was tired. I done took a nap because I've been on the computer all day doing other stuff, but I was tired. I didn't want to get on here and go live. You know what I mean? I would have been stuck in my comfort zone if I had not. I had to get up, put this thing on, and get this tied around. And these wigs, let's just talk about these wigs for a minute. For the small people with small heads, they always bunched up at the back. They don't make a wig for our heads. They make a wig for everybody with a big head because my wig all be bunched up in the back because it's too big. Everything is always too big with these wigs. That's why I got to do something else. I didn't want to do all that. But guess what? I said I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and I got to do what I got to do because I done set the goals that I want. You don't have 20, 30 years to do this stuff. 20, 30 more years to put on top of what you already put. You don't got that kind of time. Go on and do what you need to do. So that's what I'm doing. I said, I'm going to get on here, do what I need to do, put my work out there. Then I could go back to relaxing. I could go back to whatever I was doing my editing or whatever it was I was doing. I can go back to all that in a minute. But right now, I said I was going to be on live. I said we're going to have a party on Friday night, so we're going to do that. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. So we just have to really realize how that's really a big factor. That's an enemy, and it's a real big one that people don't really recognize, and they don't retrain their thinking to leave their comfort zone. It's too easy to be in it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I heard Eric Thomas say, it don't take nothing to have nothing. It don't take nothing. It don't take no effort. It don't take nothing to have nothing. It takes work to have something. So that's why most people don't want to do it, because it takes too much work to have something, like something, above average or something like that. It take time. It take work. It take dedication. Doing it one time and stop it, it ain't going to do it. When you're looking on the Instagram and you see all these people exercising and working on themselves, and they take years to get their body the way they want their body to look. You do it for 2 or 3 months and then you quit because you done lost 20 pounds. That's what I was doing. I'm doing it because I keep going back to my comfort zone. I got to keep programming my mind to make myself say, I'm not doing it this time. Well, I didn't see it there a time or two, a time or 3, a time or 4. I'm not doing it this time. I'm going to really get out here. I'm going to really work. It does take work. And so I have to tell myself, I'm going to really do it this time. I done told myself this 1,000 times. I got to really do it this time. I got to lose this weight. I got to keep the weight off. I say that all the time. But this time I mean it again. Going back to that comfort zone. Everybody do it. It's not one person that do it and everybody do it. Now I'm back to walking. I'm always back to walking. You know what I mean? I'm always back to doing this because I'm trying to get myself. It don't matter how many times you go through it. Just get back on track as soon as possible. You know what I mean? Just get back on track as soon as my cousin was saying, saying with Butch, oh yeah, see? My cousin was saying she was watching my 600-pound life or something like that. And she was like, if she don't stop, she gonna be on that show. So we steady going through what we go through. It's our mind. We got to program our mind. I need to do this. I need to do this. And get back, even if we get back to our comfort zone, man, this stuff is hard. Don't nobody know how hard this stuff really is. You know what I mean? This stuff is really hard. But if we get back on track as soon as possible, then we could get to our next level sooner than we think. You know what I mean? So if your breakthrough is right around the corner and you run around that corner and then you meet a dog, a pit bull, and the pit bull start chasing you back around that corner, you really don't want to go back around that corner no more because you don't know if that pit bull is around there no more. Pit bull been gone. That pit bull been gone, ain't even around the corner no more. And then he just wanted to play. He didn't even want to, you know what I mean? But you were so nervous. You don't want to. Now you're back in your comfort zone. You don't want to go back around that corner because you don't know what's around there. No, we got to go back around there, whether he around there or not. Maybe he on the chain by now. Maybe his owner done found him and put him up. You just never know. Get back around to doing what you needed to do. That's what I'm telling myself. I'm trying to crank these videos out because these videos, not the lives ain't really where it's at. The lives are not really where it's at for me. It's the videos, the uploads for me. The uploads is what take us where we need to go. I'm just trying to get in the habit of being consistent with my YouTube uploads. That's what I'm trying to do. Get out of the comfort zone, get in the habit of uploading on a consistent basis. I find it hard to get into a schedule. I just retired from work at a job. Oh, let me show that. Oh, look, I learned how to show it on the computer. So y'all, let me show it. Hold on, let me move this, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. I find it hard to get into a schedule. I just retired from working at a job for 20 years and I was on the schedule. Now that I'm retired and moved, I'm having a hard time to be on the schedule. Oh yeah, see, I can understand that too. I can understand that one right there. Well, I don't know what to say about that one. You just gonna have to really kind of force yourself to be on the schedule. Make it a small schedule start out with something small, depending on what you gotta do, give yourself maybe 2 to 4 hours a day instead of trying, like you just have to figure it out. I don't really know what to tell you on that one because I mean, even when you at home, you have to be on a schedule, so it should be easy to be on a schedule if you've been on a schedule. But I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You just retire. If you just retired, you could just put yourself back on the schedule, but you just be working for yourself on the schedule. And then your schedule could be half the schedule because you don't have to work the whole time at home. So maybe you could just put yourself on the, you still have to have some type of schedule. You, you can sleep as much as you want. Oh yeah, the way you ain't finna be sleeping as much as you want now. Well, you know what? You need to get your rest because you just retired. So if you just retired, go on and get your rest out the way. Give yourself a little time, but then make yourself some type of schedule and put yourself on your own schedule. Put yourself on some type of your own schedule that you want to be on. Okay, I'm gonna work. Give yourself time to wake up. Okay, I'm gonna work from 1 to 4 or whatever. I don't know what your schedule will look like, but give yourself time to sleep and then go on and get up. Like I did, I was asleep at 4:30 and it was 6:38 when I woke up. I didn't want to get up and do this, but I didn't. Well, there wasn't no schedule. It's just I knew I had to get up and be done doing this by 8:00 p.m. But you know what? It's good you retired and now you got your own schedule you can create. You just got to create it. So if you want to, let me see what else I got to say. Every day. Oh, what I started doing now. Recently, I just started doing this recently. What I started doing recently, I don't know. This thing always just showing me is like one person online. Sometimes it be 2 or 3 people. Sometimes it be 5 or 6 people. You never know. But I'm just gonna keep going, and they can watch the replay. One thing I started doing recently is I started saying every night when I go to bed, is this the best that you could do for the day? Have you done the best that you could do for the day? If I could say yes for that evening, when I'm getting ready to turn it on in, start watching TV at night, I watch TV at night. So have you done the best you could do for the day? If I can say yes to that, then I can go on and go to sleep. So I be beat down, tired by the time I relax. You know what I mean? But have I done the best that I could do? If I ain't, keep going because you ain't. You need to do this, you need to do that. If I have, then I can go on and turn it in, knowing once you done the best that you can do, and you stepped out of your comfort zone, you done the best that you could do. It's the Lord's job to bless everything you do. It's the Lord's job to do His part. You know what I mean? Like, your customers gonna come, your clients gonna come, your contracts gonna come, everything gonna come after you done your part. So my part is just, have you done the best thing you can do? If I done the best that I could do for the day, then I got to get my rest. You know what I mean? And go ahead and relax, play my game, or watch TV, whatever I'm gonna do. But I started doing that. You know what I mean? I just started deciding this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask myself every evening, is this the best that you can do? Have you done all you could do for the day? Have you? And then that's why I do have, let me show you. This planner is an elevation success planner. It says 90-day roadmap to your next level. Everybody's different levels. Everybody got different levels, but this is only for Amazon influencers or influencers in general, only because in this planner, it has a space. This whole middle space is for you to write down your deals and collabs, your platform, your product, and your price of your deals. This is for people who actually get collabs. So if you're not a influencer, you don't have a reason for this section. Like up here is for encourage yourself. This is for you to write your to-do list. This is for like if you investing on different platforms, and this is for you to talk about how your day went. If you don't have collabs and deals that you're working on, if you don't have you think you need, well, I'm just telling you what it is, but so you know what you're getting into. This is encourage yourself right here. You got little words for yourself. This is your to-do. You write down whatever your to-do is. If your platforms is YouTube, Instagram, whatever your platforms is, you write down your little schedule part. Then your sponsorships. If you actually do collabs where you have sponsorships, it makes sense. If you don't, it don't make sense because all this space is for, now you could change it into something else, but it was made for that. And then I speak increase. This is if you investing on your different platforms. If you investing on platforms, you might be investing, and then you want to see what platform that you invest on. Some people invest in YouTube ads. Some people invest in TikTok ads. Some people invest in Facebook ads. So this is the place for you to write down your daily, every day. And then down here, it's encouraging yourself. No, saying how your day went. This is how your day went, and you're going to talk about your day. So you're going to do this. And then it's a lot of other stuff in here, y'all. I ain't gonna talk. And then this is a place for you to write your notes in. I'm just skipping through and everything so I can just show you what it is. And this is your weekly calendar, but it's only for 90 days. This is your weekly calendar to keep yourself on track. It's not dated, so you date it yourself. You start when you want to, you finish when you want to. This is your own success planner. And so, and then you write down the things that you are grateful for. This is a place for you to write down what you grateful for, because we got to start learning how to be grateful for where we are right now. We can be grateful, but still push past our comfort zone. We can still be thankful for where we are, but still be ready for the next level. We can still be okay, but we don't want to stay stuck. Who wants to stay stuck forever? No, we want to get past the comfort zone. So I ain't wrote in this one because this is the one I be showing. So I ain't wrote in this one. In the back, the very back, I did see when I make these, I make them for me. This is the place. This is it called important. This is called important. Your platform, your username and login and password. How many times? Yeah, you have to write it down and make it plain. How many times you don't forgot your Netflix password? How many times you don't forgot your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook password? You don't forgot your You don't forgot your passwords because guess what? I got all my stuff wrote down. Every time you turn around, sometimes you might have to change your password. Sometimes you just got so many different passwords that you can't remember them all because your password is not supposed to be the same on every single place. You log into Yahoo, your Gmail, all your passwords ain't supposed to be the same. So I got this place back here for you. It's about 3 pages worth of username and password just because guess what? You want to be able to write down what you need. Well, you could keep a spreadsheet or something like that, but it's easier to write it down. Something go wrong with the computer frees up, you lose the file, can't find the file, whatever. You got it all right here in your doggone book. Ain't nobody supposed to be in your book but you. In the beginning, in the first part of your book, this is called your lifestyle, your goals, vision board type thing. You can put your pictures of what you know what a vision board is. People, this is how we create our vision boards. You can put your pictures right here in your planner. So every day when you work, you can see what you visualize. Man, I want that 750 to 850 credit score. Let me get on here and pay this bill, this extra bill. Man, I want that affiliates around the globe making money. So you could put that affiliates around the globe making money in your, whatever it is you want. If you want the house, put the house. If you want the car, put the whole car. You want the money, put that. Everything represents. When you put a picture down, it just basically takes that, write the vision and make it plain to the next level so you can visualize. When our brain is working, we want to visualize ourselves in that situation. I want to visualize myself. And I'm trying to learn all this stuff. Do YouTube pretty well. We'll post it to Facebook and wherever. Oh, yeah, it is a learning curve. It is a learning curve. So we want to be able to visualize, and also in this planner, since it ain't that many people on here, and I get okay. So in the beginning, it says a 21-90 rule. It takes 21 days to form a habit, 90 days to create a lifestyle. By the time you do something consistently for 90 days, you pretty much done got yourself a lifestyle going. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure. Let me show you this part. This is what I really like about it. Like here, this is your check that you're gonna write to yourself. It says, I am happy and grateful now that I am earning this much per month in my so-and-so business, whatever type of business you got. I am happy and grateful now. You happy and grateful now that you earning however much you desire to be earning per month. You don't write that check to yourself. And then when you write your check to yourself, these daily IPAs, income producing activities, you keep doing these. Ain't no telling how fast you get there. Can't nobody make no guarantees on how fast you're going to get there because your numbers might not be realistic. Your numbers have to be realistic, or the products that you sell have to match up to make the numbers. You can't make $1 million a month. Well, you can, but making $1 million a month, but only selling a $30 product and only selling 100 of them a month, it don't make sense. It got to make sense. You know what I mean? So your product got to, when you write your stuff, it have to make sense in order for it to come to pass. So if I want $1 million a month, what kind of services do I provide to get $1 million a month? Do I have $1,000 package? Do I have $5,000 package? How many of these $10,000 packages do I have to sell a month to make $1 million a month? Okay, I got however many million, 10. It got to make sense. So then you can. I am happy and grateful right now that I earn this much a month. You could be happy and grateful right now for it that you earn this much a month, but things have to make sense for you to, you know what I mean? Like, don't start out saying that you ain't never made $1 a month. Now you want to make $1 million a month in 90 days. It needs to make sense. So the whole goal is to make things make sense, and then write it in your planner, and then start doing the daily income producing activities to get you to whatever it is that you said you wanted and you happy and grateful for. So doing these things, and then every single day taking steps, even if you didn't make, let's say you put 10,000 a month, it's realistic, because all I need to do is this, and this, and so and so and so and so, and my price point need to be this, and this, and I only need to sell this many of this to make 10,000 a month. It makes more sense. Now I just need to get started on doing the things that it takes to get what it is that I say I want it. I got 90 days. Guess what? By the time, hold on. Guess what? My screen, I got to fix my screen to where it don't go black every now and then. By the time you get to 90 days and you be able to fill this out and you look back inside your journal, let me show you this. I'm just going to show y'all this right here. See, this is really thought out. This is a well planned out journal right here. Every 10 days, because this is a 90 day all the way through, but every 10 days, you got a 10-day recap, and it asks you questions. You fill out the question, and you got a test for your 10 days, every 10 days. So then now you know you got 80 days left. Now you know you got 70 days left every 10 days. People can't make it 90 days doing one thing. Comfort zone. It's hard to get to 90. That's why people, when you see challenges online, that's why you see people only do 5-day challenges now. Sometimes they do 3 days, because people can't do 90-day challenges. You got to be really dedicated to your process in order to do a 90-day challenge. You don't see 90-day challenges running around on this internet. What you see on the internet, you see 5-day challenges. People can't even make it the whole 5 days. They drop off, they go back to their comfort zone, and those are the people. So that's why people doing 5-day challenges and 3-day challenges, they don't do 90-day challenges, because you got to be really serious about your business to go 90 days at something, anything. You got to be really serious about your business, and the average mindset is not that serious. That's the reason why you don't see it on the internet. You don't see Tony Robbins, them, and all these people doing 30 and 60 and 90-day challenges, because they already know people are not going to make it. They barely make the 5-day. 1 million people show up day 1. Day 2, some of those people drop off. Day 3, more people drop off. Day 4, more people drop off. By day 5, these are the people that's serious about their business. You know what I mean? These are the people that's serious. The whole 5 days, everybody done dropped off. These 10 people that's left, these are the people that's serious about their business. That's why they don't do 90 day. They might do it, but they not doing it all the time. You see 5-day challenges. You know what I mean? Like with fitness, sometimes they do 90 days, sometimes they do 30. But when it comes to business, I'm talking about the business world. Everything I'm talking about is like on the internet when we doing this business stuff that's going to take us to the next level. They don't do 90-day challenges. You might find some that's doing it, but the majority of people that's doing it is the 5-day challenge, because they know the mindset of the people that's taking the challenge. They're not going to last 90 days. So stepping out of that comfort zone is really an important part of getting what we say we want. Then you think about, what we say we want, right, ain't really that far-fetched. The stuff we say we want, we ain't just sitting up being unrealistic about the things we say we want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Most of the people I talk to ain't even hollering about they want no Lamborghini. Most of the people I talk to ain't saying they want Lambos. They're not saying it. So it's not really, the most people can't make it that long. This is for the long haul, yeah. And this YouTube money is long haul money. Once you get it put together, once you set it up and get it going, it's long-term money if you're in the right niche and you talking about something that's sustainable, evergreen type stuff. certain niches are make more money than other niches. But you just got to find out what your niche is and all this type of stuff. But when you position yourself the right way, now you got multiple streams of income coming from that one thing, as opposed to that's why I'm positioning myself to do more YouTube than the social, because it makes more sense to do YouTube than social. Social is you gonna have to do the same thing every day for the rest of your life. Residual income. That's what you need. That's what you need. That's what we all need. Residual income. And then the positioning yourself. If you decide to position yourself and make TikTok your platform, you're gonna be doing the same thing over and over and over again every day, all day, over and over again for the rest of it's okay to do it, but you just got to know what it is you're doing and how it's going to work. This is what you're going to be doing. You're setting yourself up. You're not setting yourself up for the long haul when you're doing TikTok. You're not setting yourself for the long haul when you're doing Instagram, because those platforms are meant to just go, go, go. And every time you look up, you drowned out by the next situation. Nobody's going to your Instagram, going all the way back down to 2 years ago, looking at your posts. They not doing that on Instagram. You know what I mean? They might go back 2 or 3 posts, and then if you get one of them people that go down and they do the last 10, or but they're not going all the way back 2 years. On YouTube is the only place where I've seen that they go back and they binge watch and they look at from however they found you. They may go back and watch 6 or 7 videos because they see the value in what you brought to the table, and they go back and look and binge watch all your stuff. So I think everybody in the world should have a home on the internet with their name.com or whatever they business name.com. I think that you shouldn't be on the internet if you ain't got no website, because guess what? You want something that you can own. Let me hold on. I'm so excited. Let me put the question up. Y'all know I get so excited. Setting up a website, I think everybody should have a website, because if you're doing this thing and you're doing it for your business, your future, your long haul, you want your own home on the internet. Facebook.com/is not your home. Instagram.com/is not your home. None of these places are your home. YouTube ain't even your home. These are your other places. Your home should be myname.com or mybusinessname.com. That's where I live. That way, if anything ever happened, you get kicked off Instagram because you said something they didn't like. Something happened to your YouTube channel, it get took down. It could be hacked. Just today, my Facebook said, look like somebody's trying to hack your account. They done logged me out of my own account, said it was being hacked, made me change my passwords. It's Facebook's platform. It's not mine. Anything ever happened to where I get locked out of something, I can still run a business because I got my own. It may not have as much traffic as the somethings. That's why it's important to have your own, bring traffic from your own and build your own mailing list. So if anything happened on these other platforms, at least you got your mailing list. Even if your mailing list ain't doing nothing right now, build it. Build your own stuff. Depending on these platforms can go away. These platforms can kick you off. These platforms can say, we don't want you on here because you done said something we don't agree with. And then now you done lost your whole page because you wasn't building your own. So I think everybody should have their own website. That's what I think. And it's not as hard as it sounds. I got links in my description to say about tools I use for my business and all that. You can get started. I don't have no tutorials about setting up your website, but I do have links in my description about. I get the credit when people click the links in my description, because that's another stream of income. So when people click the links in my description and they go get the whatever they need for their websites and stuff, I get the credit for it. Now you can find tutorials all over the internet. What I'm learning on the internet is people don't need more education as much. They don't need it's too much free education on the internet. You don't need nothing else like a paid course. I don't have a paid course. I got a paid starter kit. You need to start. You need to move. You need to be moving forward, pressing. You need to take action. You don't need another piece of education. That's what I was thinking. I do have a website for my Stephanie's Kitchen, but I'm thinking about setting up another one for my Amazon. Yeah, that's good. Now you can do it. Just depends on what the name of it. You don't really have to push yourself out like that, but you can. It wouldn't hurt nothing, because most time doing the kind of stuff that we do, you have multiple websites. Nobody has just one. If you're doing the kind of stuff that we actually do as marketers and influencers and all of that, nobody got just one website. You might have 10, 5, 7, 8 websites. This one over here for this one over here for this one for my financial business, this one for my kitchen business, this one over here for my Amazon business. You might have multiple different, everybody don't have to know all your websites. You know what I mean? Because your websites is not for every single person. These people right here don't need to go over here to this website. They need to know about this one. So we have multiple websites. Some people got 50 and 60. At a time, I had 20 something websites. I don't know how many. At a time, I had more than 20 websites. At a time, I done started decreasing some of those websites that I got, but I still got plenty of website domains because I need them. I need all of them. Every last one of them, I need them. So it's good to have. If you ain't going to have but 2, that's perfectly fine. Ain't nothing wrong with having 2. So, and if you already doing Amazon, are you already doing Amazon influencer, or are you getting ready to get started with Amazon influencer? Because if you doing it, this Elevation Success Planner is for you. I'm going to tell you why I named it Elevation Success Planner. Doggone it. If this thing go dark one more time. So look. Oh, that's good. Now see that? Congratulations. Are you on-site commissions? Do you get on-site commissions yet? Have you started doing the videos on the products and getting paid for the videos? Or you just influencer right now and you ain't got your on-site commissions yet? Are you doing the on-site commissions? Because if you're doing the on-site commissions, this Elevation Success Planner is for you. Well, it's for you if you're an influencer anyway. But if you're doing doggone it on-site commissions, this is really for you. I'm gonna just wait for your answer. But so let me see, where else was I? See, you know what? Let me put this on the screen because I really need. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. Okay, congratulations on that. So you need the Elevation Success Planner. I just came up with this my new website. We talk about websites, right? Might as well talk about it. It's called Elevation Airs. Elevation Air. It's because we're elevating. Everybody's on a different level. Some people want to be thousandaires. Some people want to be millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. It don't matter. Elevating your mind is an elevation air. So we're elevation airs because we're elevating to the next level, no matter what level we on. Everybody don't want the same things in life. Somebody want to be in, somebody want a BMW, somebody want a Jaguar, somebody want a Lexus, somebody want to, everybody wants something different in life. So when it comes to elevation air. Oh, did I do it that time? No. And then I already got the elevationair.com. I got elevationairs.com. I got powertoelevate.com. So every time I come up with something, I go register it before somebody else can steal. Because people they hear something, they go steal your stuff. I already got elevationair.com. I already got elevationairs with an S.com. I already got powertoelevate.com. And I got the Elevation Success Planner because I'm an elevation air. It ain't about thousandaire, millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. Somebody that's a millionaire can live just as good as somebody that's a trillionaire, billionaire. As somebody that's a thousandaire can live just as good. They just, you know what I mean? Everybody's living on a different level and everybody want different things. So elevation air. And then I got my t-shirts that I'm getting ready to start having made and all of my merch and all that type of stuff, because make sure that when you start talking about whatever you gonna do, you go register that bad boy first, because somebody done had so many people steal my ideas and try to steal everything I say. I mean, act like they ain't interested in it. Next thing you know, they trying to do exactly what you're doing. That's just how the world goes. You know what I mean? So people may not have ideas of their own, so they try to steal yours, but you ain't gonna get mine, because guess what? I done already registered mine before I start talking about it. I said, let me snatch that up. It ain't but what? $11, $12 to register a domain name for the year. That's just the domain name. That's not your hosting. You know what I mean? But your domain name, at least snatch that up. And then when you get to your hosting, then you can do whatever you want to do. $10, $15 a month. I got 2 different hosting companies. I pay like $11 a month with one and $14 a month with the other. I got, sometimes you just have to have different things in place. But because I'm taking it as a business and not a hobby, and I'm not trying to be in my comfort zone. I'm go ahead and step out. You're investing in yourself. You're not investing in nobody else when you register these domain names. You're not investing in nobody else but yourself when you building your own mailing list and you creating something for you to keep in contact with your own community. You're only building your own self up. You're only helping yourself. You know what? That's you sure do need to. I'll put I think send you the link or whatever. It'll be in my description. But if you, what platforms are you on? Are you on Facebook, my comfort zone? Or are you on Instagram, or where you at on the internet? Are you on are you on my comfort zone? Facebook, that's my comfort zone. But you know what? I stepped out of my comfort zone and I'm over on TikTok. I'm over on Instagram, and I'm over, and I got like 15,000 over on TikTok. I got like 22,000 on Instagram. So I am out of my comfort zone, but it's easy to slide back into it. You know what I mean? It's easy to slide back over into that comfort zone because don't nobody want to deal with all of this. You know, sometimes you be like, oh man, forget this. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm just going back to my comfort zone. We ain't going to do that because we trying to get to a whole nother level. It's some things out there that it ain't too far-fetched for us to want this stuff. Well, you saying you looking at the houses, they 500,000, and you know it only takes this amount every month to get a 500,000, or what, 250, whatever it is, 300, whatever it is. It ain't far-fetched. We can do this thing. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. I started TikTok. Okay, so on Facebook, send me a hold on. On Facebook, send me a doggone it. Let me figure out what I'm trying to say. A message. Raevonshae. Rae, Rae, Vonshae, Vonshae. You can send me a message on Facebook and I'll get the message and then I'll respond. You can set up your consultation whenever you're ready. You know, we ain't in no rush. You know what I mean? But that way we can kind of get you started and get you on the right track. We're going to step out our comfort zone, but just don't. Well, I know you're going to do it. See, the reason why I'll take this is because I know you'll do it. You'll do whatever we talk about, and you'll go ahead and take the action. Only time I get upset is when I do all this stuff and I take an hour of my time and I'm consulting with somebody, then I come back 2 weeks later to check on them and they ain't made no movement. Oh my God, that's the worst feeling in the world. It's the worst feeling because you want people to make the movement so that they can actually see the results. And then when you ask people how they made a movement and they ain't made no movement, it's just frustrating. So it just make you not want to do it. I go back to my comfort zone and I ain't doing this no more. That ain't the way to do things. You don't supposed to go back to your comfort zone. You just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. I got to tell myself this. I don't just be talking to other people. I be talking to me. People think that everything you say be about them. I'm talking to me. I got to get out there and walk. When I done gained some weight, now I'm back to losing weight. I'm back to walking. I got to get out there and do that. I ain't talking to you about this. I'm talking about me about this. I'm the one who had to get out there and walk the 4,000 steps in the heat today because I'm trying to lose the weight. Because guess what? You feel more happy and comfortable and, well, not comfortable, but you feel better about getting in front of the camera when you looking the way you want to look. The best you can look. You ain't got to be the best in the world, but the best you know that you can do. At your best, you feel better about presenting yourself in front of the world, or you feel better about when you doing your best. Everybody know what their best is, and everybody know what they best ain't. You know that this ain't your best. That's the reason why I'm back out there walking, because I know that I could be better. So you got to say the stuff to yourself. If somebody else say it to you, they'll offend you. If you say it to yourself, you won't get offended. I know that I could do better about myself. Most people rather be in their comfort zone. I've been there. No, it comes to moving my industry, and they want to. They want to hang out. Oh, look at you. Well, good for your neighbors and you and being friendly and hanging out and stuff like that. That's good. I need to get back to living my life too. And that's another thing. I ain't really just been doing, going out a lot at this season, I ain't been doing a lot of going out or anything because I'm working right now. But I'm getting ready to start back living my life and doing some things that I want to do. That's good to be able to be Oh. Okay. I understand you now. Well, I was at one point I was trying to hang out with people that didn't have their own business. And I was trying to go to like different little bar and grills, and not club, but like bar and grills and stuff. And I was hanging out, but I come back so frustrated because first of all, I don't drink like that. I might have a drink every now and then. I don't most time I ain't gonna even drink two, but if I did drink two, that would be my max. I'm not drinking like that, and then I just don't fit in. I'll go, but I'm more so going for music and dancing. I'm not really going for drinks. But when I go with people that go for drinks, they going because they just got off work. They living for the Friday. They living for the weekend. They TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So they living for the weekend. I'm not living for the weekend. You know what I mean? So we all off track. And then I'm frustrated because I'm hanging out with people who don't have the same goals. I ain't got the same goals as them. They ain't got the same goals as me. And then I'm just like, yes, that's me. I don't want to hang like, yeah, because we're working. We got things we got to do. We're trying to build for the future. We're trying to do things. And so I was always frustrated. And somebody had to say, that's because you ain't got no business with them anyway. You know what I mean? Like you doing this, they do these people, this is what they do. They in the cycle of thank God it's Friday. They in this cycle. This is the thank God it's Friday. You want to hang out with these people. They thank God it's Friday. I need a drink. I need to relax. You don't even drink. You know what I mean? Like I don't need a drink to relax. You know what I mean? Like so it's just it's just you shaking your head. You know what I mean? So I just kind of had to realize sometimes we be thinking we missing out on the fun because of this and that. Now, it's not nothing wrong with going out every blue moon and kind of letting your hair down or letting your weave down or letting your wig down or whatever you want to do or letting your natural hair out or whatever you want to do. But every Friday, thank God it's Friday, I need a drink. I need a drink to relax. Oh, this happened. I need a drink. Everybody need a drink for everything. I don't even need a drink. I'm going to the bar ordering a Coke. They send up, what are you ordering a Coke at the bar for? Because I don't drink like that. I can have a Coke if I want to, but it's because I wasn't surrounding myself with the right people. That's why I'm so big on trying to create a community. That's why I'm so big on trying to create a community because I want to deal with the right mindsets. If we all got the same mindset or similar, it don't have to be everything we believe don't have to be the same, but everybody's got to be on the same path. Everybody's doing something. Everybody is. We don't all have to be Amazon influencers, but if we all were, we would all need the planner. I just thought I'd throw that one out there. But if we all were Amazon influencers, we would all need the planner. But anyway, we don't all, but if we were all on the same page, we all had the same mindset, that means we all being productive and we all doing something in life, moving to the next level. It's easier to be surrounded with that. That way, if we ever go out, you're not trying to force me to do something that I don't want to do. I don't want to have 10 drinks with you. I can't even finish the one. Then they make fun of you. You babysitting that drink. Oh, your drink is getting watery. Leave my drink alone. If my drink want to sit here all night, just let it be. Just leave my drink alone. So I don't have to go through that no more because I just be at home. I don't have to even go through bothering about arguing about how many drinks I'm gonna have. They trying to force you to do what they want you to do and trying to force you to do what they do because they don't want you judging them. I'm not thinking about you. Just leave me alone. It's just too much. That's because you're hanging out with people that's on a different mindset. When you start hanging out with people that got different mindsets, that's how it's gonna be. A bunch of friction. Y'all arguing about nothing. I'm arguing because I don't want to drink 10 drinks. Why do I have to argue about this? That's what they do. Like, why do I have to argue? You trying to force me to drink a drink? Okay, just give me and then I order something so old. Give me an amaretto sour. That's so old. Don't nobody even order that no more. That's all I know. Just give me an amaretto sour. Shoot, can I please? If I'm gonna have to have a drink, can I have an amaretto sour? That's all I ask for. But now you just have to hang around people that's on your same page. A drink don't make me happy. You know what I mean? Like that's not what makes me happy in life. I don't have to have a drink to calm down. I don't need nothing to calm down like that. So it's just Stephanie, am I? But yeah, so I just like to be around like-minded individuals, and that's why I like the internet, because I like to meet people just like you. I just, you know what I mean? I like this type of stuff because I meet people with the same mindset. Now, you just retired, but you working on your business. You are already up to 1,500 a month on your Amazon. That is good. Congratulations on that. Amazon fluctuating up and down, but when we do our numbers, we doing what we need to do. And that is a great thing, to even be surrounded with people who understand the language. Ain't nobody quitting Amazon too soon, because we making money off Amazon. So, and since we making money off Amazon, we need the planner. Okay, I'm gonna quit. But that's all I want to say, guys. I'm tripping. I think I started. Well, I got approved at the end of December. Didn't know what I had going on to like the end of January, and I probably started around January something, and started making money around maybe Marchish, I believe, somewhere around there. I think my first month was like 20 something, 30 something dollars, so I didn't even get a check for it. And then I kind of moved up. So that's good. We've been doing it around the same amount of time. And then so we know that the stuff is real. We know the stuff that's working. We ain't got to persuade each other to understand this stuff, because we know the lingo. Do you get collabs too? Do you work with sellers? Because this is exactly who this planner was. No, I ain't gonna even lie to you. This planner was made for me and you, because right here where we get our sponsorships and collabs, because we work with agents and stuff. And sometimes when I'm working with these agents, I might have sometimes something show up. Hold on, let me see what you said. Sometimes when we working with these agents, sometimes stuff will show up. And then you got to go back to your Facebook DMs. You got to go back to your Instagram DM, try to figure out who sent you if your spreadsheet ain't together. My spreadsheet be together, but I don't have everybody. Like everybody, sometimes people slip through the cracks. I might be done made a deal with somebody at 2 or 3 a.m. So I didn't put it in my spreadsheet, or I didn't write it down or nothing like that. And then when the stuff actually come, I got a knife in there that just came. And I got to figure out which one I got to go all back. If I had it in my planner, I wouldn't have to go through all that, because I know exactly who sent it. I know I can find it, but it's just like you gotta, especially when you get a lot of DMs on Facebook Messenger for nothing. People just DMing you for nothing and all that kind of stuff. So started sponsorships, but I heard this saying, "Oh don't work." Well, try not to. If you get something that's good, I say if you get something that's pretty good, you should always be asking for some kind of money. They got the budgets, they have at least $20. If they ain't got $20, you don't even need to be doing it. Now, some of the stuff that's free, when I first started, I did one thing free. And that one thing free, when I first started, is still making sales to this day. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes it's good to take the free stuff. It just depends on, you got to do your research and find out how the stuff is selling. Some stuff, you know what, you can't even do research on it, because some of the stuff that people put out, it may not be selling yet, because they just put it up. So all that research stuff, it makes sense to do once you really get into it. But sometimes you can still do something for free if it looks like something that's going to actually make money. Now, some of the stuff be trash, and it's like, it ain't going to make no money. It's just a waste of your time. That's why I say everybody got at least a $20 budget for your time, because you don't know if the stuff going to sell or not. You want to waste a bunch of time doing a bunch of stuff and then not make no sales on the back end? Or do you want to say, hey, at least give me a 20, or some 30, some 50. It just depends. But at least this will take up the time that it takes for me to put the video together and upload it. And then you taking a chance on if you make sales on every single thing you upload. But you ain't finna just get me to upload all this stuff. Some of this stuff don't be making no sales. That's why I say you should never work for free. And don't get them in the habit of coming at you, wanting you to work for free. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to put them in the habit. I'm trying to make sure that they pay. They will pay you the minute you get your stuff uploaded. Okay, depends on who you're working with. Some of them pay you the minute you get the stuff. You just take a picture of it and say, hey, I got it. Go ahead and submit it. When you get it and you show them that you got it, they'll go ahead and submit you. And then it takes them about a week to pay you. then you can just kind of hold on to you can go on and create your video and hold on to your video until you get paid to upload it. Some of them may not do that. Some of them may just say, hey, we'll pay you after it's uploaded. Sometimes I got some sellers that I really like that soon as I upload it and send them the link, they be done pay me within an hour after. They paid it, okay, hold on, and then they pay me. Some of them are not like that. Some of them I upload it, and then it takes them about 7 days, 5 to 7 days for them to pay me. You got the upper hand once you upload anything. Because if they don't pay you, if they ain't paid you within 2 weeks, take the video down. Send them a message. Hey, look, I've had this up for 2 weeks. If you don't pay me my money by this amount of time, I'm going to remove the video. They losing a product at that point. They losing money because they're going to lose their product and they're going to lose your video. So most times they're going to go ahead and pay you when you get active with them. You know what? You don't want to pay me? I'm going to just remove your video. That's like a little threat. That's a little threat to them, But most of the time they really going to pay you. They're not really trying to send you a free product and then not pay you at the end because they know we can remove the videos. You know what I mean? So they're not going to do that. They'll pay you. Most of the good ones. Now, some people have said that they've been ghosted once they did the video. I don't know what kind of people they dealing with. I done really got some good people. I haven't really got. That's from being in all them dang groups. That's from being in those groups. Everybody in there trying to undercut each other. Everybody in there trying to charge less and less and less and less just to get products. You got products at home. Why are you doing all of that to get products when you got products in the house you could be recording? So everybody's trying to lowball each other and go underbid each other, and they making the whole community worse and worse. That's why I got out of those groups. I don't even present myself in those groups because guess what? You ain't finna tie me into all that, and now you offering me $5 and $10. That ain't finna happen. And if you do, I'm just gonna get mad and just say, HE double hockey sticks, no. Somebody did offer me $10 one time. I got so mad. But it's not their fault. They just accustomed to it because everybody been lowballing each other. They make you mad. People make it worse. Well, they really not making it worse for other people, but it makes people come at you this way when they feel like everybody's gonna do it this way. Oh, I got some influencers that'll do it for this. Well, go holler at them. What you over here for? Because I'm not doing it for this. And sometimes you just got to stand your ground and just make sure that they know what your role is. And then eventually they come back to you because, well, hopefully, eventually they come back to you, want you to do more business with them because guess what? You did good business. And when you do good business, people want to do business with people who do good business. You know what I mean? So they're not really trying to do all that. So I love it. Man, I ain't gonna even lie. I really like it. I love this business. I love all the different type of things. And I like the cheaper things. Really, I like the cheaper things because it's so easy for me to crank the videos out. Like when I be doing the balloons and all of this stuff. Hold on. Still have a lot of things that I see what I'm saying? And you can do that in the meanwhile. You got free stuff. What you need some more free stuff for? You got free stuff at the house. I mean, you shouldn't really be entertaining unless it's something, like I say, unless it's something really good that you would buy yourself. If you would buy it yourself and you be like, okay, I can use this and I would buy this myself, then I would consider it. But all of them got a budget. Now, if you ask them for everything you do, say, how much budget do you have for me to create the video? That stops all that free mess. They start saying, we can ship the item out to you for free and we don't want you to return it. You can keep it. And so I understand that. That's part of it anyway. I don't need you telling me that. That's already a part of it. How much is the budget for me to create the video? Then they're going to come back to you with a number. That's how you'll eliminate all that when you say, how much is the budget for me to create the video? That's it. And then they're going to come up with a budget. And then they say, oh, and then if they say we don't have no budget, oh, okay, well, thank you. Maybe next time. That's it. Move on. I mean, unless the product is something that you really want to do. I ain't going to say don't do it, but I'm just going to say don't make a habit of doing it because you don't want them to get in the habit of treating you like that. Now you're over here working for free. Now you can't even afford to get the planner. Now you're working for free and you can't even get this because you don't work for free all day long. All you had to do was two deals and you could have got this. But we're going to step out our comfort zone. That's gonna be the main thing. Ooh, my forehead shining. I ain't know my forehead was shining like this. But we're gonna step out of our comfort zone, and we're gonna really. I don't like working for free, especially since you've been working all these years. You've been working for all these years. You know you ain't working for free because you've been working for a paycheck all these years. We know you ain't finna be working for free like that. Look, how much you gonna pay me? So I really like. Hold on. Let me see what else I wrote down on my paper. When we create our content, we could create our content and put it on all these different platforms and everything. And we just have to figure out the formula that's the best for our content. Whether we gonna use Pinterest pins or whether we gonna use Amazon. I'm tripping. Not Amazon. TikToks, Instagram or Facebook. Whatever we gonna use, Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels or whatever we gonna use. Oh, okay. You 65 years old, and that's good because you still working at it. That's real good. Well, you just started working at it, so that's really good. Congratulations, and don't nobody like working for free. We ain't gonna be doing all that work for free now, are we? We not gonna play around with these people. Don't How much is the budget? And that's what I'm saying. And so your content, when you create your content, you can spread your content around on all these different platforms, and then you never know what the content may not have produced anything in the first 2-3 days, or some things I just posted a couple of days ago and it's already making sales, and some things I got that I posted 2 weeks ago and it's not making sales yet. It just, we already know about Amazon. It's just up and down. We don't know what's what, but one thing we know is it works. We know. That's what. See, you my type of person. You my type of person. Stephanie's Kitchen. You my type of person. You ain't finna play with them like that. Don't play with them. Don't play with Stephanie in her kitchen. But what was I finna say? So when you post your content and have it all over the place, if you have your website, we're gonna go back to the website thing. If you have your website and your home on the internet, that could be another stream of income, because when these sellers find you, they are trying to find influencers, and then they ask you, what is your Instagram? Sometimes they ask you, what's your Instagram? They say, what's your TikTok? What's your social media? They want to look at your different handles to see what all you can bring to the table. Can you drive traffic to Amazon from your platforms? It's good to build your platform so that you could drive traffic from your socials to your website, or from your website to your Amazon, because if the influencer program ever go away, we still got the affiliate program. The affiliate program, everybody needs to learn how to be a marketing agent, marketing director, marketing manager, marketing something. Everybody needs to know marketing, because as long as you can drive traffic from somewhere to wherever you're trying to get them to go, then you can always make money. Because me driving on Amazon, we ain't driving no traffic. We just getting paid for producing videos. That might not last forever, but it's gonna always be a point to where they're gonna need somebody to drive traffic to them. That's not going nowhere for sure. So we're gonna make sure we building this while we doing that. We're not just gonna do that and wait for it to go away, because it's not really a guaranteed thing. It's an influencer program, but it's not really that's what you need to know more about the affiliate program. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about when you call me. When you set up your thing, we're going to talk about that type of stuff too. But to give you the thing is, you want to be an affiliate for these programs, because when you're an affiliate, it's like you're driving the traffic from your social media. So you're using your presence and your authority to drive traffic from you to wherever. Hey guys, I got this new microphone. Go take a look at these people. I'm driving traffic from me to whoever I want them to go to. As long as you can drive traffic to you, you can send them wherever you want. Hey, you need a car? Go visit my website. My website, send them to the car people. Hey, you need this? Go visit my website. My website, send them to this. You always drive traffic to you. I'm just giving you some nuggets that these people don't talk about all the time. You bring people to you, then you send people where they need to go. You are always the middleman. I had a book called Middleman Money 101. You are the middleman. You're always going to be the middleman. As a marketing director, your whole business should be centered around marketing. So you're going to always be the middleman. Your whole goal is to drive them to you and then to the product, not just to the product. Because if you drive them straight to the product and the product don't sell, you bypass yourself, you send them straight to the product, but the product don't sell. How can you ever reach them again to send them to another product or to resend them to that product again? You can't, because you done lost them. You just done did this, did that. It didn't sell, so oh well. These people may have retargeting set up and they may got them, but you ain't get them. You know what I mean? So always think, I'm the marketing expert. I'm the marketing director. I'm the marketing agency. I drive people to my website. Everything goes to your home first. Then you send them accordingly to where they need to go. Everybody don't need to go to the same place. Lord, if I had to do that one more time, if I had to turn that screen back to normal one more time, I'm gonna log off. But that's what you want to consider. That's why people skip these parts. They don't want the website because they don't want to invest $10 a month. They don't want the website. They want to depend on this and they want to depend on that. They want to send traffic straight from here over to this site and over. Everything got the control but you. You don't have no control over your own business, but you call yourself a business owner. That's not how you want it. You want it to where everything goes to your home because you are the business owner. You are the brand. You are the one. Okay. So one of my first businesses, well, one of the businesses, I got it from the yellow pages, the white pages. Back when the yellow pages and white pages was out. The yellow pages. Y'all know how the yellow pages, all the companies, all the businesses. Do you think the yellow pages was out there passing out flyers for each and every business individually? Here, go check them out. Here, go check them out. Here, go check them out. Do you think the yellow pages did that? What did they do? They created a book, put everybody listed inside the book. And what did they promote? They promoted the yellow pages. They did not promote the companies. They promoted them, which promoted the companies. Once you just get that together, then you'll start understanding why it's so important to have your own everything, your own website, your own mailing list, your own autoresponder, your own text emails and all that text messages. That's why you need all of that, your own. The yellow pages is what started this. You promote your stuff. Put them people inside that's why they have coupon books, coupon savings books and all this type of stuff. They put everything in one book. See what I'm saying, Stephanie? We put everything on a website now. We just don't do, and I started when it was the yellow pages times. But I started when it was back in the yellow pages. I was saying, you know what, I'm gonna have my own yellow pages. But I couldn't call it yellow pages, but I had my own directories. Everything was about directories. I had a salon directory, so I just kind of did the same thing that the yellow pages did, separated it by states, and then just kind of started going after the states. And I made a magazine out of it, and I started going after the people and put them in the magazine. So they go to the website, they click on their state, they find a salon in their area. They go to the magazine, and I didn't have but like 3 magazines or whatever. Then I went trying to do the online thing. Somebody stole my idea. People be trying to steal. I'm talking about people be stealing my stuff. I'm serious. My stuff be so good. People it's kind of flattering, but then it just make you mad when people steal your ideas. I had somebody kind of come here and see what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. Don't this headband wig make me look like a hustler? This is my first time wearing a headband wig. But so once you think about that and you get your own brand together and say, this is what I want my brand to be, these are the type of people that I want to promote. So then everything kind of fits in that one category, but you're not limited to that one category. You can always branch out. Craigslist. Oh, thank you. What does Craigslist do? The same thing. Craigslist do the same thing. People just don't go to Craigslist. People still go to Craigslist. Don't get me wrong, but people just don't think Craigslist is still working. And that's another thing. Stop letting everybody tell you stuff ain't working. People are telling people that this ain't working, this ain't working, this stuff's still working. Craigslist still get a billion views, however many views they get a month. You just think it ain't working. Every time somebody tell you something ain't working, do that mean you just believe that something ain't working and you just don't do it because you believe that it ain't working? Don't let everybody tell you that'll trick you out of your own spot. This stuff is still working. Craigslist do the same thing. If you go on Craigslist.org, it ain't no pretty website. It ain't no fancy website. It ain't got no pictures going. It ain't got nothing going to make it beautiful. All it got is listings, states and cities. You click on your city, you find the listing you looking for, cars for sale, houses for sale, everything is in Craigslist. They go on there. Now you may not be, you know what I'm saying, but people say you got to go find the truth yourself. That's what I'm saying. So you go on there and you see that they was looking at Yellow Pages just like I was. Craigslist said they gonna do the Yellow Pages just like I did. I did it in a salon locator type thing. Salonrefer.com is what it was called back then. And then Craigslist came out with Craigslist. That means they could reach more sections, like the green sheet. Green sheet is I don't even know if they still got the green sheet, but it was one of the things that we were doing. It's the same thing. They figure out how to put themselves in the forefront, and they let everybody advertise with them. They get the advertising dollars. They let everybody advertise through them. That's you with Amazon. You building your brand so that you could push the products that's on Amazon. We just get paid right now. We just getting paid to post our stuff. We just getting paid free money, to be honest with you. The Amazon influencer program is like just a bonus that we just creating videos and putting it on there. But that, I don't see that lasting forever. But the program, the affiliate program, that's going to be around because we the ones doing the work. So as long as you know how to do the work, even when this program go away, guess what? We can still make money because we know how to do it that way. I done seen some people online, they don't even do the influencer program, and they make more money pushing traffic because they have learned how to become affiliates, and they have learned how to push that traffic. They make a TikTok video, the TikTok video go viral. They turn around and drive that traffic to whatever they was putting in their TikTok video. They drive all that traffic to Amazon and they make those sales that way. They ain't thinking about the influencer program. They ain't thinking about that because they make more money doing what they learning how to make viral videos. It's all about how we educate ourselves and what we educate ourselves on. You can make money so many different ways, but that affiliate program, some of these TikTokers ain't even knowing about the influencer program, or they ain't got that kind of time on their hand. They ain't got time to be reviewing all these different medias and stuff, just making a few when they could be making a viral video because they have perfected their craft in making viral videos. They know what makes a video go viral, so they put a product inside their video, make it go viral, make everybody want to buy it. Everybody, where can I get that so-and-so from? And then go click my link. They click their link, they go buy. These people making that kind of money. It ain't the influencer program, it's the affiliate program. So if you're doing both, that's two streams of income. That's not just one stream. You don't have to pick either or. You could do both. So always be trying to build your own brand so that you can have control even when this stuff go away. Everything don't last forever. So if anything was going to go, it would be the influencer going before the affiliate, because affiliate, we doing the work. Influencer, Amazon don't really need us. Amazon don't need us. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, Amazon do not need us. That's why when these sellers are coming to us now, the sellers are coming to us now asking us, your YouTube, can I get on your YouTube? Can I get on your Instagram? Because they know the value of us bringing traffic will bring them more sales. So now they trying to hit you. Now you got to know how to charge you more money for that. You can't charge the same amount that you was charging to do a video for you bringing traffic to the video. You can't charge the same amount. I agree. But to do TikTok and Instagram all the time, but you have to do, yeah. Residual. This lady is on my page. This lady here is on my page. Don't forget to DM me on one of our platforms. I'm gonna find you. Send me a message on Facebook or wherever, so we can go on and get this show on the road. But yeah, go on and send me a message whenever you get a chance, because residual. But we still but if you do it the right way, it could be residual. I just can't tell you on this live, but if you do it the right way, it could be residual. So We talked about stepping out our comfort zone. We talked about everything under the sun today. We talked about not being stagnant. We talked about whatever we talked. I can't remember what all we talked about, but we talked about it. And if you missed it, then you got to go back and watch the replay because we did talk about it. That's what we got to talk about. We got to talk about all these. We done talked about, and what else? Stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm finna buy me a green screen. You know what? I used to use a sheet, a sheet from the Dollar Tree, just a little, not a sheet, party, the tablecloth, the little cheap tablecloth that you're gonna do a party for the kids, and you go buy that little tablecloth that you put on the table, and you can see through it and everything, but it's kind of like white. I used to use that for my backdrop. Now I see it if I had to do this one more time, but I'm finna get a green screen because I used to do photo shoots like every 2 or 3 days. I was doing photo shoots. I ain't did no photo shoot like I should. I ain't did a lot of the stuff. Why? Because I've been in my comfort zone. So stepping out of the comfort zone, I'm finna get back to doing my photo shoots, go and get my green screen. Every part of your house need to be a part of filming, production. Every part of your house, you got every square inch of your house. If you ain't got no extra room, you got to make that room do what it need to do. If you ain't got but 2 bedrooms, you got to make every bedroom do something. I got a wall. I'm finna put that green sheet up against that wall. Well, I'm gonna buy me a green screen. Put it up against that wall and make that into my photo shoot area so that I can do my photo shoots once a week and get back on track with my photo shoots and all that stuff. It's just about reprogramming your mind to get back on track. Everybody gets off track. Get back on track as soon as possible so that we can get back to going to our next level. That's all it is. It's just like we all get off track. Everybody goes back to their comfort zone because that's what we know. But how fast can we get back to what we need to do and get back to doing what we're supposed to do? I got to get back on track ASAP because I'm trying to get to a certain thing. Everybody's not, we getting older, we're not getting younger. So, as we getting older, we got to move. We got to go on the move now because, look, this is what I want to see. This is what I don't want to just be doing stuff and then not never seeing the fruits from my labor. I want to see the fruits from my labor. So I got to stay on track as much as possible. Even when I get off track, I got to get back on track as soon as possible. Get out that comfort zone. I'm buying my green screen. And then I already got my place to set up so I can start back doing my videos weekly. And even if I don't do them weekly, if I do them monthly, I'm just going to change clothes a whole bunch of times in that one shoot. We used to do to where we change clothes 3-4 times in one shoot. But you shaking your, is it a good way or is you shaking your head in a good way or bad way? I don't know how you shaking your head. You shaking it up and down, and you shaking like How you say? Is you saying my God, today? Is that what you're doing? What are you doing? When you shaking, or are you shaking? Yeah, that's right. You're right. I don't know how you shaking it. You tell me the way you shaking it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. But so we got to really, there's nothing wrong with going back to the comfort zone. I mean, it is, but it ain't. It's our worst enemy. But every now and then, nobody's exempt from going back to their comfort zone. We all do it. Everybody do it. I'm telling you, I do it. I done gained again. I got to go back out there again and get it off again. So, but it's just getting back on track as soon as possible so that we could go on and see the results we want. You know what I mean? Like, we want results. We got to get back to on track as soon as possible. And then don't ask somebody, okay, for instance, people that ask you to help them or consult them or coach them or do this and do that. And then when you start trying to get them to do that, they got every excuse why they don't want to do it or why they can't do it, couldn't do it. You should hear some of the excuses I done had before. My wife's mama dog died or something like that. Just some stuff that just like, what in the world that got to do with just some stuff. It just be some I don't know. My wife's mama dog died. So you couldn't produce your video because your wife's mama dog died. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't produce your video. It's just like Yeah, yeah. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Our mind is right again this time. I don't care how many times we gotta do it again. We gonna always. It's like I get to a certain point and then I say, you know what? I can't do this no more. I got to lose. But if I made my mind stop me at a certain point, I would never get to this point. So my mind got to be okay. Stop me when I get to this weight. Don't wait till I get to this weight and stop me. Some people wait till they get to this weight and then decide. But I have to realize that yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I got to realize that too. Everybody's not, but that's why we create communities to find people like us. Everyone is not like us. But if we create a community of like-minded individuals, everyone will be similar. Everybody ain't gonna still be like you, but everybody ain't gonna still be like me. But we all similar because we got goals. We trying to execute. We trying to move forward. We trying to elevate. What? We doing those things. So it's good to kind of be surrounded. Everybody's not like us, but it's some people like us. We just got to find the people. We just got to or let the people find us one way or another. How we put ourselves out there in front of the public and they find us is, you know what I mean? Like that helps because iron sharpens iron. So it ain't just one person out here one way. It's a whole bunch of people out here. We just got to find the people that resonate with us. We so busy trying to resonate with people that ain't even on our page. I'm all out here hanging out with these people. I don't even, we don't even look forward to the same. This person called this fun. I don't even call that fun. That's not even fun for me. That's fun for them. The fun for me is listening to the music and dancing. That's what my fun is, just listening to music and dancing. A drink don't have to be involved. Their fun is drinking and not even smoking or nothing, but just drinking, and they call it relaxing. They don't even like to dance. And so now I'm frustrated because they ain't got nobody. They don't want to dance. They frustrated because I don't want to drink. Like, we ain't even on the same page. And then you have all this friction because they your friends. You know what I mean? We friends, but we just not on the same page. We don't have the same mindset. So then when you find some other people that like to dance and listen to music, then guess what? You hang out with those people. And if that's what you want to do, now you find people that want to build businesses and grow brands. You hang out with those people that want to build business and grow brands. Everybody's, like you find the people and stop trying to make these people the people. These people ain't the people, no matter how hard you try. So that's what I had to tell myself. I had to tell myself what somebody really had to tell me. And then I told myself. Somebody had to tell me first, and then I told myself. But you have to learn some kind of way that when you're not, and it's okay to still be friends with people that y'all don't do that. Y'all don't hang out like that because y'all not on the same page when it comes to that. You have to find your friends. With business, it's a whole different ball game to finding friends. You know what I mean? Like finding business mentality people and finding people on your page. It's a whole different wavelength, a whole different ball game. That's kind of why I like the YouTubes, because people on YouTube is kind of, I don't care if it's a small amount. It's a like a different little mindset. So I like the mindsets of the people. Well, not all. Don't let me get to telling stories. Not all, but I do typically like the mindsets a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like I typically like the mindsets of people a little bit better. That's why I like YouTube better. So, child, I done said all I can say. I'm through talking. I done talk all night. It's 9:48. We done been talking an hour and 48 minutes. It ain't nothing else I got to say. All I got to say is I had a good one. Step out of our comfort zone. I done produced some content. I done produced content today. I done produced content tonight. And then I got to I got to review this wig. I'm gonna put this wig on there. And YouTube is about consistency, it sure is. And then it's about it's about consistency. That's why I'm trying to crank out more videos on YouTube and really get myself in the habit of of cranking these videos out there. It's some little tips and stuff I could talk to you about when you call me, when you set your appointment up, and when we do the consultation. We can go ahead and do what we need to do. But guys, if you have any questions, I see y'all on here. Ain't nobody saying nothing, but it's always, every time I come on live, it's always like the same one or two people that go through the whole live. And the schedule, yes, and the schedule, and this elevation success planner, dog. Hey, and then let me see, what else did I miss? Did I miss anything in here? I kind of want you to know what's all in here, but so you won't. I don't like people having no surprises. I don't like people. It got butterflies. The reason why I got butterflies in this planner is because butterflies represent what? Transformation. Butterflies represent transformation, from the cocoon and all that to the full-fledged butterfly. That's why I got butterflies in here. Everything represents some purple, royalty. Everything means something. Purple is for royalty. That's the reason why I wanted it to be purple. You know what I mean? So I have a little reason why I created it the way I created it. And this in mind, I only had influencers because we get collabs. That's where I want everybody going. I want everybody that work with me getting collabs. Because you know what? When you ain't making money with the products, or you're not making money with the Amazon, might be going up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you're doing 5 collabs a day, you know what I'm saying? And if you only charging 20, let's say you only doing 20, you're doing 5 collabs a day, that's $100 a day. It might not be every single day, but however you building it up, let's just say $20 a day, 5 days. I mean, you got a space to put. Let me see how many space you got. Contact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got 5 spaces. Let's just say you do 5 a day. And let's just say you charge, let's say you charge 10. That's $50 a day right there. If you just do 5 collabs a day. Let's say you charge 20, that's $100 a day. Let's say you charge 30, that's $150. You charge what you want to charge, but if you charge 0, get what you got 0 a day coming. You charge 10 times 5, that's 50 a day. You charge 20, that's 100 a day. So you got to decide, you know what I mean, what it is you want to do. But those agents and sellers from last month, they come back next month when they got some new products. They coming back to you because they like the way you work. So if you overprice, they'll probably work with you one time and they won't work with you no more because they're gonna find somebody cheaper. If you price it right, they're gonna always come back to you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you could price it. I was charging 25 for some, they done went down to 20 because they realized they can get away with 20. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm still working with those people, some of them I just said, forget it. I don't want to work with you no more. Because I was doing 25 with them, and then now they want to go to 20. Then our budget won't allow. Okay, well, forget. Okay, go ahead. But it just depends on where you are and how you want to do your business. You can choose if you want to, and if you don't. I can choose if I don't. The products, I didn't really. No, I don't want to do it for 20. I want to do it for 25. If you can't do 25, we just can't do it. And then some, okay, then I'll go ahead and deal with the 25 the 20 or whatever. It's just how you want to do your business and how you want to get it going. So everything ain't going to be the exact same way. But nothing should be free, because how you going to be able to write anything down in your planner if everything is free? You ain't got nothing to write in your planner if everything is free. And you need something to be able to write in this doggone planner. And you need to schedule your stuff, write down. You can schedule, to be honest, with the calendar, you can kind of write down what you plan on doing in your calendar and what you plan on. Where'd the calendar go? I can't find the calendar, child. I can't find it. Okay, so with your calendar, you can just kind of write down what you plan on doing for that day. Photo shoot, YouTube, whatever your plan is for the day, you can kind of jot down in your calendar what you plan on doing for that, and then just stick to it. Stick to your calendar and stick to your plans, and then just kind of, but having a plan. This guy said, he's an older guy, and we call him Unc, but he said, I think it was years ago when I just started learning this, and it's so common sense. The stuff is so common sense, but I didn't know it back then. Let me see. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I was like, that sounds pretty good. So you fail to plan, you planning to fail, because you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan of action so that you can have something to stick to. Because if you're just going through stuff on your mind, your mind changes all the time. Your mind changes. You want to do this one day, you want to do that. I'm doing fashion one day, I'm doing the hair one day, I'm doing this one day, doing this over here, doing this over here, doing this. Plan your work and work your plan. Now, see, that's another good one. Plan your work and work your plan. And that's another good one. Plan your work and work your plan. So, but sometimes we just be doing so much different stuff. And then that's another reason why we can't see results. It's because we're doing too many different things. It's too many. And the things could be different, but they all don't go together. You know what I mean? They don't mesh. You know what I mean? You could be doing all these different things, but they all don't mesh and they all don't. And then you ain't got your formula for none of them yet. You ain't got your formula for this one. But you done heard a lot. Yeah. Okay, so when you don't have, you got to get your formula set for this one, and then you can do multiple things, but you got to have something set for one. A lot of people do multiple things at once, ain't got the first thing set up, and still doing all these different things, and then nothing is working as it could be, because at least like one point you said you make this much, you got that set up now. Now, when you branch off and you do something else, you know what to do for this to make this keep on working. It ain't gonna do nothing but get better. Sometimes it may go up and down, but it can't do nothing but get better because you already got your formula. I produce videos, I create videos, I upload them, I get paid. That's your formula right there. Now you do something else. Some people be doing this, ain't made $1 yet, ain't made their first check. Then they over here doing this, ain't made no money here. Then they doing this over here, ain't made nothing from that. Doing this, it's too many different things going on that's not making nothing yet. Get something to making something, and then after you get that to making something and you find out your formula for that, then you add on and do this over here. Then when you got 2 streams of income, 3 streams of income, 4 streams of income, all of them are making something instead of all of them making zero. All of them making, because you're doing too many different scattered out, like those type of things. We got to just kind of make sure. Like me, I don't want to do the fashion. I don't really like the fashion, and it's just good for views, but views is views money. Is views money? Views is not money. Views is not money. So it might be good, and it might be good for somebody else. Somebody else may be good at selling the fashion. Somebody else may be good at doing fashion. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? So I do it every blue moon, but I ain't gonna make that my thing because that's not my thing. So you step in somebody else's lane. You can't do what somebody else do all the time. You can't do what somebody else do all the time. You got to just do. Well, I did it because the companies asked me to do it. I didn't do it because somebody else was doing it. The companies hit me up and asked me to do it. Then I realized after you do it, you realize if you like it or not. Some things I just don't like. I don't like I don't like the fashion part of it. I don't like, well, I like it, but I don't. You know what I mean? No one really multitask, not even the computer. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? The computer even do one thing at a time. Everybody thinking they multitasking. No. Even the computer is only doing one thing at a time. Ain't that the truth? So that's all I wanted to say. And then with me, like I ain't gonna even lie, I love the Amazon influence, even though it made me mad. Like I had so many returns today. Well, not today, but you know how we check. And it was from yesterday. I had so many returns from yesterday. I almost got mad. I was like, oh man, I can't stand people that return stuff. I can't stand people that return stuff. But that's just part of it. Even though you weigh out all of that, all the returns, all that other stuff, guess what? You still winning in the end because you didn't own no products. You didn't go out and buy nothing. You didn't do none of that type of stuff. You charge for your videos. You didn't charge for every single video, but you charge it. You still winning all the way around. You got one stream of income coming from Amazon. You got another stream of income coming from your sellers and your agents. That's 2 streams of income right there. Build your website up, get that going, and start doing your that's 3 streams of income coming just from Amazon. If you just do Amazon, those doggone returns I was like, it was a dress. Was it a dress or some kind of jumpsuit I had on there? And I was getting so many returns on the jumpsuit. I was saying, is the jumpsuit even selling? It's selling a lot, but it's so many returns coming back. I was wondering, is the jumpsuit even selling at all? Am I making more with the jumpsuit than I am returns? I'm trying to figure out if am I just making zero because I'm just selling them and getting all returns? I didn't know. I had to do a little, let me do my spreadsheet and see what's going on because I can't even tell. I'm just saying, is my jumpsuit even selling? Do I need to take the video down? Because everybody that buy it act like they return it. So some of the stuff, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do clothes at all. But now I kind of I'm all that testing. I'm getting my formula together to know what kind of clothes, what kind of stuff to sell. If I do go with clothes, what am I going to go with? It's just a learning process. But I didn't just go and quit doing it all together and go back to my comfort zone. I just decided, man, this outfit, do this need to come on for here? I don't even understand if it's worth being on here. Then I had to go run some numbers and see, is it worth it? Certainly it's still, New Balance sneakers keep coming back. Oh, okay. Certainly it's still working, because guess what? If it wasn't still working, they wouldn't even have it on there no more. If it was not beneficial for the people to sell it, it wouldn't still be on the internet, period. So y'all know this makes me mad. That makes me so mad. But anyway, yeah, so there were no returns. I can't stand returns. But that's part of it. We get, you know what I'm saying? I think they use things in the home are going to sell year round. Yeah, really. Yes, really, to be honest. Mm-hmm. These right here, these pillowcases, they sell all the time. Don't go out there and get no pillowcases just so you can sell. No, just play. But these right here, something that you don't even think about. I mean, something that I didn't think about for a minute before I actually did the video about them. These right here, these are pillowcases. They not actually pillows. So then on the inside of the pillowcase, I actually got a pillow. Did that too. Those sell all the time because, people like a little fuzzy pillow, honey. So that's just what they do. But y'all, I'm really getting ready to head out. I done had a good time tonight. We done talked and we done talked and we done talked. And I done get my content out. I feel good. At the end of the day, did I do the best that I could do today? Did I do the best I could do? I did my best. You know what I mean? It might not have been the best according to somebody else, but to me, I did my best. Because I put my all into it. I gave my all. I had my little picture up. I done showed y'all a little slide. Look. Hold on. I done had my little slide up. Oh, and I had another one. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on. I ain't through yet. Don't you go nowhere. I got one more slide to show. Don't you leave. Okay, hold on. Boop. Now look at this. Y'all pay attention because I'm serious about it now. Comfort zone. Look at the comfort zone. Like, look at it. Look at it on the left. And then you jump over and you leap across all that and do all that and get over there. And that's where your success is. So we got to really, this is my clothes. This is how they close at the church. This is the way they close over at the church. So you got to take a leap of faith out of your comfort zone and jump over to the word success. You see how success is over here way across, and then it's a little opening down there. So if you got to take that leap. So we got to leave that comfort zone. y'all like how I did my little presentation. Y'all like how I did my little presentation. We got to leave our comfort zone. It's hard. It ain't easy. But if we want what we say we want, we got to do it. If it wasn't so dark, I'd be out there walking again. I did good today. I walked my 4,000 steps. My goal set at 4,000 steps a day. Every day I don't hit the 4,000 steps, but today I hit the 4,000 steps about like lunchtime. And then I was at 4,100 or something like that. I don't know what I'm at now, but if I just don't be trying to do what other people are doing. You try to do everybody. Oh, I'm doing 10,000. Everybody trying to do more than the next person. Everybody is always trying to do more than the next person. They don't even last long enough to do that. They do it 1 day, 2 days, then they quit. Because you're not setting your goals for you. You're setting your goals trying to outdo somebody else. Don't set your goals trying to outdo the next person. Set your goals to you, according to you. My goal is 4,000 steps. If your goal is 10,000 steps, go at it. But the people who do the 10,000 step goal, most of the time, they come out the gate. They ain't did no exercise forever. They come out the gate. They so busy trying to compete with you. You set your goal for 4,000. They set their goal for 10,000. They do, and you really have to do what you really like. That's true. They do 1 or 2 days, then they quit. Because guess what? You so busy trying to outdo me, you couldn't even do what you're supposed to be doing. So I don't set my goals like that. I set my goals and then when I hit my 4,000 steps, and then I'm ready to raise it to 6,000 steps, that's when I'll raise it to 6,000 steps. So That's all I want to say, guys. You really have to do what you really like. We're gonna close on that one. We're gonna close on and like we're gonna close on that one. And you really have to do what you really like. I like that. That's a good one. So is it all? Anybody else got something to say before we close on out? Because I'm getting ready to head on out. It's 10:04. 10:04 now. Time to go. Anybody? Ain't nobody got nothing to say? Giving you like 10 seconds to figure out what you're gonna say. You're gonna say goodbye. Have a great one. See y'all next week. Not next week. We ain't gonna say next week. See y'all next time because I'm gonna do more uploads than lives. Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having a coming in and engaging with me and everything. And I guess I'll see y'all. I ain't gonna say next week because guess what? It ain't gonna be next week. I'm gonna be doing more uploads. Uploads is what is what really take your channel to the next level. The lives is not really what take your channel to the next level. Really, you have to have an audience for your lives. I'm gonna be doing more uploads, and then I gotta get my audience, and then my lives will make more sense. You see, I got people in my live and won't even talk, won't even say nothing. What's the purpose of doing the live? Uploads is what's gonna grow the channel. Then when it get to a certain point, then start doing the lives that makes more sense. So sometimes it ain't going back to your comfort zone. It's just doing what makes the most sense. The sense that it makes is to do your uploads, go on and build your audience up, because the audience you got, they ain't even engaging. They ain't even engaging with you. They just sitting there looking. I mean, you know what I mean? So let me do my YouTube uploads. Then as I grow it and more people are tuned in and more people want to, then I'll probably do like twice a month. Then I'll probably do like maybe once a month. I'll try to do it like that, do them more like events. So more people are tuned in at one time and more people engage at one time. If you do it every single solitary weekend, you ain't got no audience. Nah, I'm going to build it up, grow the audience, and then come back and do it. So I'm going to say in the next couple of weeks, I'll probably do another live. I really like this though. I really had a good time. And I thank y'all for tuning in. And I thank y'all for checking back. I thank y'all for being nosy. I thank y'all for engaging. I thank the people that just wanted to tip in and see what I was going to say. I thank you if you got mad. I thank you if you got happy. If you shook your head, I'm going to thank you. If you shook your head, yeah, I'm going to thank you. If you said, my God, today, I'm going to thank you. If you decided to get the Elevation Success Planner, I'm going to thank you. If you decide to get your consultation, I'm going to thank you. Send me a message on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you send it on. I'm going to thank you. And then, and if you, whatever else, I'm just thanking everybody because I'm going to be thankful and be grateful for everything that's happening now. Because the seeds we plant today is not for today, it's for the future. So the seeds I'm planting today, somebody else may come back and watch the replay. Somebody else may come back and watch something else. It's going to still be here for those people too. They can come back and watch the replay and everything. So I'm just excited about how things is going. And then we just got to remember to just keep on pressing forward. And it may be uncomfortable and we may not like it. And we may not like the way we look at it all the time, but we still got to do what we got to do. And then, and congratulations, Stephanie's Kitchen, on what you're doing with the Amazon Success Planner. I'm tripping. What you doing with the Amazon Influencer Program. Congratulations on what you're doing. And congratulations on being retired and being able to set your own schedule. That's a blessing in itself. And congratulations on deciding to charge. Now, you can charge if you want to and not charge if you don't. But I'm just saying congratulations on all the things that you start to do. And you seeing this side income. That's good. That's good. Y'all, I'm going to holler at y'all a little later on. Y'all have great ones. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you too. Oh, I was just hitting end broadcast and you done said something. Okay, y'all. I'm going for real this time. Bye.